Post-op, I feel phenomenal. Getting my supplements in, tearing up some beans, and tearing up some. These are some good beans too. These some black eyed beans. Mm-hmm. And some collards and some bone. Since I got operated on my bone, mm, that bone didn't cook down. Some of the bones cooked down. And when I say cooked down, like they just was in the soup for so long. And you can cook a bone long enough that it gets soft. That one was not it. I guess I need to publish the rest of my stuff too. Because I've been doing lives and then not publishing it because obviously priority is over up in these parts, right? So, um, it's been almost 2 weeks. And every day I feel better. I'm moving better. Um, yeah, it's good. Good stuff, good stuff. I've even been like, it's ironic how I've evolved. It become better me, literally. I know I say it, and it's been happening in little small increments for quite some time. But nonetheless, now it's just like, and I'm just like, okay, God, okay, God, okay, God, wait, God. I didn't even know. Like, you even pre-warning. It wasn't like I got a dream message like, after the surgery, you will be more sexy, more phenomenal, more intelligent. Your brain will work much quicker. Like, my brain will work much quicker. I didn't think this shit could work much quicker. I'm coming Mensa Society. I want y'all to know. So when I put in my application for the Mensa Society, just know that I'm one of y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. So, any hoots, um, so I've been back to visit medical facilities since the operation. Just me mothering me and just me being, I wouldn't say overly cautious, but just following my intuition. So the first one I went to was a few days after the operation. I had the operation on Thursday. I was released that Friday. That Sunday, I was like, okay, Sunday, right? My foot and my leg was like, now I know the top part of my leg because they told me the top part, but they didn't say nothing below the knee. I'm like, why below the knee though? What happened over there? So I didn't know, and they didn't tell me. I had to figure it out. I had to like figure it out from paying attention. Like, oh, I walked a lot. Oh, walking will increase swelling. Oh, so I have to. They want me to walk every hour. So when I walk every hour, then I'm supposed to put my leg up in the fucking air. What's like that to decrease the swelling? And the walking in of itself is a lot of energy. And then, I mean, now I have these things on my leg where I can use my arms to help me lift it, but I didn't have them on there before. It was just raw leg. I didn't even have a sock on the motherfucker. So it was no way for me to, man, it was challenging. It was challenging, right? So I figured it out, and they were trying to sell me somebody else's blood again. Not even sell it to me, because I mean, well, technically my insurance would have covered it, but they were trying to sell me somebody else's blood again, and I was like, no, thank you. How about some iron? That's not exactly how it went, but that's basically how it went. And they was like, here goes your iron. Damn. Get home however you got here. That's how he was at the ghetto hospital, right? So I was like, okay, so I know not to go there anymore, like unless it's an actual, but I don't think no actual, what you call it, would happen. But yeah, that's not where I want to go. I'm not even continuing my PCP care there because even the PCP, like, I ain't even going to get into that. Anyway, so now I come home that Monday. Again, feeling great, feeling better. The last Wednesday just passed, I went to go sneak and see my physical therapy people out in Fairfield. And that was fun. That was fun. And then afterwards, since I was outside, and ironically, I had got invited to something, a community thing downtown in the city that I'm in. So I went to that. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal experience. I was literally outside all day. They came and picked me up like 9 o'clock from my physical therapy, and I was back in here like around 7. So all day I was outside navigating with my new hip. Oh, big shit, big shit, big shit, big shit. And so after that, so that was Wednesday. So then after Wednesday, so then Thursday came, and it was a whole celebration, celebrating 1 week post-op. I had a cheat meal packed with sodium. I had hot wings and a hero sandwich. I might as well have just took a pot of salt and just said, I might as well. I just might as well. I just might as freaking well. So you know what happened after that, right? Legs say, had those both components. Walking a lot, plus a whole bunch of salt. The swelling doesn't concern me anymore. Don't concern the professionals. Don't concern me. Everything else is great, right? I'm like, okay. I get to my bed. Ooh, I love my bed. I love my bedroom. I love my whole space. I get to my bed. I wake up in the middle of the night. This hand right here. This hand right here just was the numbness, and I don't even know how numbness and tingling could happen at the same freaking time. But to the point where it was just hurting. And of course the palm is pale, but it was like a bluish pale. And I just started intuitively just moving it, moving it, moving it, moving it, moving it, moving it. I was like, if I move it, if I move it, if I move it, it's going to get better. And it did get the color back, but the paleness and the numbness and the tingling did not go away. I could feel that now. So that has gotten better. And I got alarmed again. Plus, I figured it wouldn't hurt if I go and see if my hemoglobin, because my hemoglobin is the reason why they told me they wanted to give me somebody else's blood. They said it's not necromancy. We just wanna help you. Wanna help you, Miss Bay. It's not necromancy. It's not what we do here in the medical field. It's not what we do per se. Not without your permission. Welcome. So, thank you for subscribing. So they so I go to the top-notch facility. And the top-notch facility goes through the same procedures. I tell them what's going on with my hand. They do some neurological tests, or they have me like follow their finger with my eyes only. Have me squeeze. They want to make sure everything is that there's no stroke happening. So no stroke. Strength still there, but it's tingling still right now. So there's something. There's a name for numbness and tingling, and it's not a serious thing. And honestly, with all of the sticking that they've done to this arm, it makes sense. It makes sense that my body is like, what the fuck is going on? Because I lost count of how many times they have stuck me. I even had to put some cocoa butter because I was like, okay, I'm not about to get a star there. They stuck me a lot of times. Any hoots. We're talking about post-operation of my hip surgery and me going to medical facilities and them offering me blood transfusions and me refusing them. That's what we're talking about. So, any hoots. So again, they check my hemoglobin. They like, oh, it's at 6.3. And I was like, yeah, I already know you're gonna offer me blood. And here's the ironic part. Because it was the third time that it was offered to me, I was like, well, I trust this place better. They're state of the art. You know, they even have a hello thing, like where they fly people in on the helicopters there, like what they call it, a heliport. Like this, they kind of fancy. They got a Starbucks in the lobby, like a full Starbucks. Where you can walk inside, sit down, order you a pike, and just relax. Have fun playing a game, sweetheart Clara. So then, any hoots, I'm loving the facility. It's a reputable facility. I think it's one of the best in the country. I think it's one of the best in the country. And so, anyway, they checked us, and they work with me, and I tell them, listen, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. So then I get like a phone call 5 minutes later. It's a relative of mine, and I said, "Well, I'm back at the hospital." They're like, "You're back at the hospital? Why?" I was like, "My hand was all funny, and I just want to make sure, check my hemoglobin, see if it's going back up." And I was like, "I think I'm gonna do what they recommend." You gonna do what they was trying to do to you? This is their energy, and I was like, I got off the phone. Love you. Bye. And I said, they got a point there. It didn't go low, right? So 6.3 medically is considered low. However, it is normal after a major surgery for it to be low temporarily. And so there's other factors to see if there's something major going on. So I'm looking at the other factors. Plus, again, this is my second time back to a state-of-the-art, full-fledged hospital who can run tests and look and see, and make sure nothing else is going on. So did that, being responsible, right? Just not accepting somebody else's blood. And even though I almost did, that loved one pulled me right back, like, and I was like, let me consider these things. It didn't go lower. It stayed the same. So maybe it's just going to take me a little longer. Plus, what am I doing? What am I ingesting? Because before I went in, I had a whole plan. I'm going to drink a gallon of chlorophyll water every day. Every day. And let me show you. I even lifted these up. That's 5 gallons. I got a second one that's on the ground. But I lifted it up because they both were on the ground. Before I went, I was like, I prepared. I ordered the little pump that goes on top. I ordered the little pump that goes on top of it. I was like, it's going to be easy. Just put the pump on top. Give my water, drink water, drink water, drink water, drink water, drink water. I got my soup. I'm going to eat this soup. This is what I told myself before I went in there. I said, I'm not going to eat anything outside of yogurt and eggs and my protein shakes outside of this. Cheat meal was not on the menu. Cheat meal wasn't even on my mind because first of all, I didn't even think. I wasn't thinking of it. I wasn't thinking of it. But I ate it. So I'm looking at all those factors. Have I been eating that soup? Like I said, nope. I've been eating it, but not. It wasn't like every day. Some days I did. I was going according to how my body felt instead of this is what you need, body. So I'm gonna. Like last night, literally before I went to sleep, I was like this eating the soup. It's delicious, but I still was tired as fuck and I wasn't hungry. So I was just like, eating the fucking soup. I'm like, I gotta get these beans in. The iron. So I got iron at the next place too. I was like, how much iron can you give me? Iron helps your body build up the hemoglobin. She was like, well, we can only give you, I'll give you the max. And I was like, thank you, Brianna, you the bomb. You the bomb of the bomb, Brianna. So they came with the big thing of I don't know what the name of it is, but it starts with a V. They came with the big thing and they're like putting it in and she's like, you might tingle a bit. I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck about a tingle. I'd rather do this. And I was like, you know what? I changed my mind. I see my, Monday. Accurate tomorrow. They're going to test me again. So I'm going to be all right. I feel fine. I'm going back and forth to the bathroom. Everything's working good. So, any hoots, they came in, this nurse came in. This black nurse came in with this contraption. She was like, okay, I'm going to take a little bit more blood or whatever like that. And she put it inside of this machine that was like, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called a point of contact, something like that. She put it in there and tested my blood in there. So I leave from the hospital and my results, everything goes into my chart, which is why I love technology. Because I don't have to wait to have a conversation. I can go and I can review my results and be prepared for any questions or anything I have when I do meet with the doctor versus go to the doctor. This is my first time hearing, oh, my hemoglobin. Do you know what my hemoglobin said inside the machine that they did right there, which is more convenient because it goes straight to it. So your blood goes literally out your body to the machine, out your body to the machine, instead of going into the lab. When it goes into the lab, they got to do all this other stuff with it. When they put it inside of the vials, it's stuff in it. So it's like, it's different. It's different than going straight. Um, because it comes in contact with so much stuff before it even gets to the actual test part. But of course, the lab does more testing, I guess. But we're just looking at my metabolism and if my body is creating, building up red blood cells. And it is. Do you know what my hemoglobin thing is there? 9 point motherfucking 5. I was like, wait a minute, they lied to me. Because the lab at the same place at 6. But the thing right next to me, I said, let me come on to the internet and find out what is the difference between the POCT and the regular one. Because I know I see hemo. I see hemoglobin. That's the same motherfucking word. What's the difference? Oh, one is the immediate test, and the other one is the one that goes to the lab and is processed. Oh. 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 So I just feel good. I just feel really good, and I wanted to share that goodness. And that's what I came on here to do. Share that goodness, share the good news. I did some TikToks yesterday. I will share that too. I was, wasn't dropping it like it's hot yet because I gotta, one side can drop down low, pick it up slow. Hey. Anyway, I will publish after I finish this. I'm gonna publish. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. I'm gonna finish eating my beans. And yeah, I'm loving the fact that technology is being used for good in my life. And I'm loving the relationship that I have with technology. And I want to see it continue. I know I'm not the only one, but I want to see it continue, excuse me, more broader, more bigger and broader in regards to it being used for good. Because this is what I heard. I heard that gas is not even a necessity anymore. I don't know. I mean, I guess for like common shit like your stove, your cars. I heard that it's not necessary for those things. But we can do the same things with electricity and with solar power. So we could stop digging into the earth because oil is literally what they make gas out of. Is like the blood of the fucking earth. So why don't we leave it there? Like, why don't we stop digging it and leave it there? Why don't we just leave it there? Just leave it there. Let it do what it do. It makes it for a reason. So just leave it there in the fucking earth that we live on together, right? So she could be nice and healthy. And let's utilize this technology for good more and more and more. So I think major companies are already, I know major companies are already there because from what I hear, all of the major car companies have decided to stop making gas cars. So there's a boom right there. And if you look around, if you're in a major city, you'll see numerous gas stations that just closed down. So we getting there, people. We getting there. We on the up and the up. Shout out to my Agape family. They've been keeping me company via YouTube. And again, just grateful. So thank you for tuning in. That's me just sprinkling a bit of love from my overflow. And I'm going to post my TikTok videos. They're a little risque. I'm just going to let you know they're a little risque. But I warned my audience, me dancing and shaking my hips has nothing to do with my mind. My mind and my brilliance is one compartment of me. And the bottom is another compartment of me, okay? Don't confuse the two. Remember this. Remember these keywords. That me, myself, I am a unique expression of the divine. I ain't a copycat. I might have the hips that people go and buy now. I got them naturally. I don't even got the buns they go and buy now. I ain't judging you. That's hey. You see my lashes? I don't even got no mascara on. Let me get close so y'all can see. Let me turn to the side so you can see. They not humongous. They ain't supposed to be humongous. But I got them, you know. If I put some mascara, there you go. You see that? You see that curl? You see that natural curl right there? I put some mascara on there and it curl up like just right about right so like that. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking nobody's swag. I'm just saying, I got my own unique one. So I may be similar, but I'm not the same. We may have similarities, but it's not the same. So don't get confused when you hear intellectual stuff coming from a big booty mama. Because I'm an indigenous mama, baby. I got the wisdom and I got the boom, boom, boom. She got that boom, boom, boom. She got that boom, 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 boom. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing. Lots of love to you all. And remember, autumn, new moon, I'll be back with my series, Soulful Sunday and Road to Reopening Mama Matcha Cafe. Interesting stuff.